Hello and welcome back to another video. Here with me, Arne. We're playing Explorer, and I found a spicy deck in the Pioneer decklist dump from Magic Online. Yorion, Artifact, something, Control, I guess. Karn, the Great Creator, a Yorion, Artifact, abusing Metallic Rebuke. A very neat counterspell that can cost up to or down to. This is 1 mana, which is of course very powerful. Then you have some artifacts laying around like Portable Hole, Moonsnare Prototype. This 0/4 wall is an artifact, good to know. And then of course Prism, Bankbuster, and all the others. Disruption Protocol. It's also a 2 mana counterspell with artifacts, so there's a little bonus there. And yeah, I don't know, that seems to be sort of the synergies. And of course, Yorion can flicker all those artifacts, sort of give you that ultra late game card draw ability. And then we have Karn. Karn fetches us all the powerful artifacts in the format, most notably Cityscape Leveler, the Mightstone and Weakstone. No Urza in here, even though we are blue and white, we could abuse the combo. No Urza to be seen, not even a single copy, which I'm a little disappointed by. Hey, if you want to play this deck yourself, you can easily just put that Urza somewhere into the deck. I'm just gonna copy pasta the list that I got. Actually, no, it didn't just finish well in the Pioneer League. It made top 8 in a Pioneer Challenge. That was a different deck list. This made actually top 8 in a Pioneer Challenge, so it has some tournament pedigree. Yeah. All right, Glass Casket, a unique artifact we get by playing white as a color with Karn, the Great Creator, which is kind of cool. Damping Sphere, maybe not as necessary, but shuts off Nykthos. It's of course there for Lotus Field and Pioneer. If you have a better suggestion, write it down in the comments. Only a few cards that we cannot actually get with Karn in the sideboard. 11 artifacts, 10 artifacts, 1 Yorion, and then Negate, Supreme Verdict, and 2 Sharks. Also Cataclysmic Gearhulk, another white fetchable sort of sweeper kind of effect with Karn, which is pretty cool. Yeah, overall, super intrigued by this. It looks very different than anything else I've really seen or tried in Pioneer. I think I have not really played such a dedicated artifact deck that dedicates artifacts cards in this way. There's of course Emery stuff you can do with like Kinnan and Paradox Engine, maybe, but I have not seen this artifact deck yet. All right, I would say that has been enough of an introduction. Let's try this baby out, huh? Okie dokie, we got a 1-lander. Technically speaking, this can produce mana, but it needs another artifact to go. We're on the draw. Kind of Thoughtseize proof hand in a way. Although, I mean, playing against Giganta makes me think we're up against Red-Black Sacrifice. I think I can do better. Just 1 land is too risky. Yikes, it's not getting better. I think I'm gonna try and keep this though, because I do have a way to fetch a land, and you know I'm already on 6. I don't want to go lower. And I think I'm just gonna bottom this. I feel like I should have enough card draw, and Karn packs more of a punch. Okie dokie. Well, we're playing an 80 card deck. We do have some removal, but not that much. I think I'll play this first. Portable Hole. No Glass Casket in the main deck, right? Just in the sideboard, which is a bit low in that effect regard. Lots of counter spells, so a deck like Heroic might be troublesome. That, yeah, we'll find out in a matter of minutes now. Probably gonna be dead in 2 seconds. Alright, still alive. Not dead yet. Trampling, no reason to jump block. Waiting on a better jump block opportunity. Now we can play this. Ooh, whoop. No. Yeah, that side of the card, exactly. And we can cast a Birth. Very powerful stuff going on here. Amazing, huh? I know you're all very impressed at this point. Get a Plains. No, I mean, this is turn 2. I mean, we have turn 2. We spend 3 mana, so that actually is kind of good. Now we can play turn 3 Karn. And they don't have a double striker, so we are not super dead yet. But the favorite hoplite with a monster's rage would cause some trouble. I'm kind of hoping they don't have the rage. If they don't have the rage, with the Inspector and the Birth, we might be able to chump block our way out of this. It's not rage, it's maybe even worse, the anger. Although this only gives it this turn, but it's still a ton of damage, especially if they go courage, then it's 12. Ay. Yeah, I mean, the heroic deck, if you don't kill that creature, they're gonna kill you. That's how it goes. Alright, I'll take the damage. Hoping I can chump block next turn. They have more, they have Defiant Strike, which is not lethal, right? It's 12, yeah. Okay. Alright. 3 cards in hand. I have 2 blockers. Sitting pretty, right? I can't even keep up the Disruption Protocol, so there's no reason not to play Karn, really. And a minus. You can also plus if you have another untapped artifact, but I don't. Each player. So each player chooses for themselves, which makes this a little worse than other effects of this kind. Just noting that real quick, but yeah, I think in this situation I will just get the casket and I pass. Now, well, I'm at the mercy of Denriall. No, and I'm dead. That was in a reckless rage. Just yep. No, I didn't expect to win that game. I'm not surprised. All right, Supreme Verdict. Yeah, I mean, looking at this deck list, no Glass Caskets in the main deck, just those portable holes. 80 card deck. Very bad matchup we just ran into. Clearly not very well prepared against decks like Humans, Spirits, or Heroic. I am thinking of putting the casket into my main deck, honestly. We do... No, I don't know. Shark. Blocking, at least. If I have turn 2 Disruption Protocol, that would be kind of nice, I guess. But I would need... I guess I would need one of these two, turn 1. Okay. Yeah. I guess I get rid of the Mazemind Tome. Or maybe the Banky Boy. And leave it as is. The Mightstone and Weakstone is such an interesting card, right? Just 5 mana, draw 2, kill a thing, and then you have that activate ability, which is good with the Bankbuster, and it's good with... Cannot even cast Karn, but it can, I guess it ramps you into the various artifacts you get from Karn. And I guess it does get the companion into your hand. It pays for that effect. Alright. Things, little things here and there, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'll put the casket into the main deck. I just need a turn 2. Even with Karn, it just was too slow, as you saw in that game. What do I cut? Maybe the Mightstone and Weakstone, honestly. It is removal on the other hand. 29 lands only. That's not a lot. It's not a lot for a Yorion deck. But I guess we do have the snare that makes mana. Okay, I can live with that. So we go like this. Okay. Alright, I like this. So we can portable hold that 2-drop and then have counterspell up. Or Bankbuster activation. Yeah, I like it. Okay. This game looks very, very winnable. I could even play the Inspector as well. I guess, why not? Because I'm very likely just gonna use... I could also keep up Disruption Protocol, I guess. Is that better than keeping up Rebuke? Rebuke is cheaper. I think this is just best. And here you see the power of Rebuke, really. The other card can be pretty messed up. If you can have it to be a 1 mana counterspell, that's just that's certainly Mystic Dispute on anything, any color. That is really broken. There's a Karn. Okay, interesting. We could. What are we getting? We could get a Mightstone and Weakstone. I guess I did ditch the. I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna just play my land, attack for 1, and chill a bit, because I do want to play Karn, get probably the Mightstone and Weakstone, and then have the ability to, have an extra land. So I want to draw more cards, essentially. So it's my thinking here before I deploy the Karn. Maybe that's wrong, but I feel like if I play Karn here, they resolve a Virtuoso. I might be in trouble, because I don't have an immediate effect to kill the Virtuoso, and if they already have it in play, then they can protect it maybe the turn after. And I don't want that to happen. So I want to keep up Counter Magic, draw my lands, and then when I tap out for Karn, I want to be assured that I have a removal for their creature deployment on the next turn. Well, now I have a Verdict that helps. And at this point, I think we should have this pretty much locked up. So they have the 2/2 Haster. It's the 1 card that they can. Oh no, they also have Swift Spear, so they have a lot of haste actually. Karn doesn't look particularly exciting, but I think I'm not gonna chill anymore. I'm not gonna just not do nothing. I could also just plus. Maybe that's. But then they can Reckless Rage. Maybe I plus into nothingness. This is a bit safer against, 10th District Legionnaire into Reckless Rage. Oh, they return Giganta. Okay, their hand is just... They kept 2 creatures and were hoping that was enough, but did have some answers. Okay, let's see what we find here. I guess I could just take another Bankbuster, technically. The Mightstone and Weakstone also gets the job done fairly quickly. And it allows to ramp immediately into Cityscape. I guess it's just gonna be the take here. I'm tapping myself out again, which is a bit scary, but my hand is amazing. I have all the answers, all the removal. And next turn I can get Cityscape Leveler. Not okay. Opponent presenting the Giganta. It's like, yes, kill it. Kill it with Cityscape, please. I mean, I cannot not do it, right? Alright, we could attack with the Banky Boy. Yeah, just play it chill. I have lethal next turn, that's for sure. I can make this a 5/5. I can activate here. That's 12, 20, 21. Alright, this game's over. Denriall, you can pack it up. We're still playing. Okay. Plus on the Weakstone, I guess. Also plus here and then use the Weakstone mana. To activate here. They keep up the Field of Ruin. Love it. Arena Tapper being great for... Whoa, it's just a 2/2. Oops. 18. No, it's just 18 damage. For some reason I thought it's going to be a 4/4. Welp. Opponent conceded. But small oopsie. Okay, welp. Alright. On the draw will be a lot more difficult because all my counter spells are going to be a lot worse. Yeah. I gotta pray for Portable Hole. I gotta pray for multiple Portable Hole. You know, that's what I gotta pray for here. By the way, Portable Hole likely getting worse because of the Dreadbore. Then yeah, I don't know the name. Molten something maybe. The Dreadbore with the scent on top of it that destroys a 1 mana or less non-creature permanent. Non-land, non-creature permanent. Well, this hand is exactly what the doctor ordered. So yeah, in the future with the next Ixalan set, these 1 mana artifacts like Witch's Oven, Chained to the Rocks, and Pioneer, and of course Portable Hole here will get worse. So the Swift Spear is not the most scary card. So I'm not sure if I should already spend one of my removals. I could just play an Inspector. Can keep up Disruption Protocol. A bit difficult to cast with Hengegate Pathway anyways. Maybe we should play Adarkar Wastes, that's what I'm thinking. All in all, this hand is kind of awkward. Maybe I should just Portable Hole and then Portable Hole the next creature. And then I should be okay. Hopefully. Okay. They kept the 1-lander. Well. Birth of Meletis. Sure, I'm just gonna cast that, I guess. We can do the little trick here again. And I guess because you have Yorion, you will always have something to then re-trigger all these effects. Which is kind of nice. Ancestral Anger. Prism. Okay. I have an 0-4, so I'm not too worried about that. I think I'm just gonna play Prism. Keep up counter magic? Could do that. I could also not do that. I could also play a Thraben Inspector, I guess. Let's keep up counter magic. We've drawn the 3rd Portable Hole in our 80-card deck in the top 12 cards. An opponent keeps missing land drops. Hey, that's how you win your bad matchups, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you win your bad matchups. Just alright, they got the monstrous rage here. Which I could stop. But honestly, I don't really care about my wall. You can have it. I don't care about my wall. I could stifle their mana a bit. I think I'm just gonna return Yorion. I mean, this game, again, is a bit of a non-game. I have a very good draw. My opponent has a very bad draw. I can wait for the Yorion. I can wait. Opponent's gotta be salty at this point, right? Like, yep, I just drew 3 Portable Holes against you in my Yorion deck. Beautiful. Yeah. Bye-bye. Good luck in the next one. Mechasmars. More 1-lander starts here on the play. No. Okay. Alright. So I could do something like this, theoretically. The Moonsnare actually doesn't really work that well. So I think I'm just gonna do like this and hope for the best. Hope for a Bankbuster turn 2 resolving. No Fonzies. No Fonzies. And then we can recover. Oh, okay, there is a Blood Crypt, but no Fonzies. Yeah, Bankbuster is gonna recover our mulligan. And next turn I have a counterspell up for the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. There's a Blood type Harvester, totally unexpected. Pretty good mulligan to 5, I must say, against a red-black opponent. No Giganta, so I assume it's just a good old shield-ridden friends. No play. More counterspells. Oh. Okay. Nice and efficient. Opponent's maybe sitting on Fatal Push, Bone Crusher Giant. No, I would say no Trespasser, no Fable at this point. Or maybe they're playing very smart by choosing not to tap out on turn 3 for a Fable, playing around a counterspell, but, you know, unlikely. Archfiend of the Dross. It's a big boy. That is a big boy. Yeah. I feel like the counterspells don't do a whole lot else. Let's shock. Then killing or counter. Like, I don't have to keep this for a Planeswalker, I think, because these decks usually don't play many Planeswalkers. Let's draw a card. What is this? Nothing. Just counter again. Counter again. Could use the Verdict, keep my counter around, but if I had one more mana, I would do that. If I had like a 6th land next turn, then boom, Verdict, keep up counter, easy peasy. Because I don't, I really don't want to just like use my turn to Verdict there, I think. I feel like here I might just return the Yorion to my hand. Maybe it's better just Prophetic Prism. Thraben Inspector. Turn Yorion. Sure. Sure. And hit me with the Mutavault. A Thoughtseize. Okay. That's fine. Take the Yorion. Sure. No more Yorion in my entire deck. Oh, Karn though. Whoops. Bye-bye Shieldred and an Inspector. Maybe they slow rolled the Thoughtseize until I, you know, returned the Yorion. Fatal Push. Get rid of him. 2 damage, go to 9. Alright. I wonder if I should use my Verdict already. I think I might just want to do this, play Karn, and then plus with the Karn. Walk a little bit into something like a Dreadbore effect, but we're playing Explorer, so Dreadbore is not legal. I feel like this is pretty safe. I can crew the Bankbuster if I want to. I have a 6 loyalty Karn. They just have 6 power here. Another Fatal Push. Let's crew. Oh, they used the Fatal Push on my Prism, which is like, please, thanks. No, not a Bankbuster. Cannot be destroyed. Yeah, I think I'm fine with the trade here. I have 2 clues, a Karn. Den of the Bugbear is a bit annoying over there. Let me think. What do I have? I can just Pithing Needle the Den of the Bugbear technically. Yeah. That's probably a good call. They still have the Mutavault then. Could also get a 4/5. Which blows up my own artifacts, so let's not get a 4/5. Could also get Mightstone, draw 2 cards, play Bankbuster. But then becomes actually problematic. Yeah, Let's just Needle. There we have it. And Bankbuster. I could draw a card now to make land drops. Yeah, I think I actually want to do that because I have so much mana. Perfect. Tap land, get the damage out of the way. And then I pass, of course, because otherwise I would run into my death here. No attacks. And I have a choice of chump blocking or not, which I lean towards chump blocking. So I want to minus next turn and then Archfiend of the Dross instead of Shieldred, or I mean both of them together is something I haven't seen before. Just choosing Archfiend because it is more damage, I guess. Turning full aggro. Opponent in the tank here. I would be surprised if they have an Ember Cleave. That would certainly get me and my Karn. Okay. Well, I think I have a pretty straightforward line here. I'm just going to draw 2 cards and then turn my Mightstone into a 5/5. We can also play this. Notably, the channel ability is something you can also abuse with the Mightstone and Weakstone mana, or Power Stones in general. We do have the Static Net, which makes Power Stones as well. Powered kill. Okay. Oh, now we can't use the mana though. True. So he became a creature. Opponent drew a Fader Push? No. Why are they not cycling? Oh, right. Karn shuts off the blood cycling. Yes, indeed. Okay, we could get a Cityscape. Let's see. What's the downside, really? Getting the big boom boom. Going to 7. Play it. Tap a portable hole. Destroy your blood. You get a useless Power Stone that you cannot activate. How about that? Could attack for 4, but I'm at the one at the lower life total. 715 damage. Trespass. Okay. Do I have some life gain in my sideboard? Not really, huh? I have a Glass Casket. That's probably gonna. I mean, I can also use this to destroy that. So I don't even. What am I even talking about? So let's see. So I can activate the Hall, a Bankbuster. That's 10-17. I really want to avoid taking any extra damage. Just gonna turn this into something. And then I attack with the Cityscape. Ditching a Supreme Verdict to the ward. Bye-bye. Still at 6. Should be okay. Even something like a Bone Crusher into a Shieldred is just 4 damage. I mean, should I keep up my land to block? I have a lot of ways to use my mana as well. I don't need to play the Prism because I have like all these. Book Scavenger. Opponent has some unusual cards. Maybe trying some stuff. This over Trespasser. This is just way worse against removal. And you actually have a window where you can Bone Crusher Giant this, right? It comes into play. And then boom, you can kill it before the first trigger resolves. So there's some risk involved, but now they have a 3/3 flyer, which is just gonna get eaten by Cityscape, so it all doesn't matter here, does it? Yeah, okay, opponent has seen enough. Next game. Verdict I like. And I guess, yeah, I mean, it's often going to be the case with this deck. You will not sideboard much because you don't have many options. I could play the Shark if they take out the Fatal Pushes and some other removal. That might actually be a good idea. I'm just not sure what's bad in my deck. I like all the removal, I like the sweepers. I think the counter spells are fine. Could convince me that Disruption Protocol is a bit slow. But you know, we're playing an artifact deck to really maximize this card. It's not really that slow here. Oh, I guess it's 33 lands. I did not consider the Jwari Disruption. So that's actually a fine number of lands. I don't know. We have to make one cut, maybe a Birth. Blocks the 3/2 kind of well. The 3/2 and also the Trespasser to some degree. And a Meter Vault. Kind of like it. Thraben Inspector seems kind of medium. Maybe I just get rid of like Prism. I don't know. Clearly don't know. Maybe the 5-drop card is not that important. It is a bit slow, but also does kill Shieldred at least. It does not kill the Archfiend. Yeah, I don't have removal, but I mean I have removal, but no cheap removal. But it's fine. Like it's a fine hand. You're not mulliganing a 2-lander with like, you know, spells and stuff against rep like midrange with Thoughtseize. You are not doing that. I forbid. I forbid it to you. Mazemind Tome. The poor man's Bankbuster. I really liked that card when it was in standard. And then they revealed Bankbuster and I was like, that's actually better than that card, isn't it? Yeah. But it took a while that Bankbuster really caught on. Then it had to be banned. Standard is what I'm talking about there. 5 cards in hand. I certainly want to, like, there's already a decision here with the Hallowed Fountain. Like, do I want to? I guess not. I guess not. Because I have to Rebuke anyways. The Rebuke can be a 1-drop though. This can only be a 2-drop. Which of these 2 cards is better, guys? Oh, opponent not doing anything, huh? So I can just keep up Rebuke. Alright. Man, Rebuke's kind of broken, huh? Maybe shouldn't attack into the Meter Vault. Rebuke is very good, yeah. Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, I think I just have to counter anything at this point. Moonsnare Prototype. I want to make sure that I have blue mana. But I do want to... I don't know what I want with my life, honestly. Maybe getting the Mazemind Tome under a Thoughtseize is nice. Because like if they Thoughtseize me now, take the Tome, I'm left with no card advantage. But this gives me blue mana for my Disruption Protocol, so that's also important. Opponent passing a turn. Could play that and just go on with my life, be mana efficient. But I feel like I'm just gonna do this. And then set up that way and have Counterspell up. And don't use my removal on the Blood type. Also, this is premium removal. This time I'm not gonna look for extra lands, even though I haven't made a land drop, because I do have a Counterspell. I keep up with the Prophetic Prism here, fixing my planes into a blue. Bone Crush that. Sure. It hurts. And then Meter Vault attack. Putting me to 13. This gains me 2 life, by the way, yeah. Well, Portable certainly buys me a lot of time. These manlands are a bit annoying. Ciao. Yeah, sitting pretty here. Yeah, that's worthy of a counterspell. All the tapping artifacts shenanigans here. Auto pay, tap a portable hole. Click, 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 click. Whole minute passed there. Fancies? No? Just blood tokens up, I guess. Let me draw a card. Nice. The deck is delivering, I must say. Clue. It is pretty cool that you have 12 1-drops that provide good artifacts. That makes Disruption Protocol and Rebuke pretty good. And a deck like Red-Black Midrange looks to be a pretty good matchup. So Portable Hole is quite nice against Witch's Oven. Yeah. The Hive. Okay. Well, it's gonna take a while until that thing kills me. We'll gain 4 more life with the Mazemind Tome. Sure. Yeah, I can see that the Mightstone is actually quite nice. It does set you up very well here. Let's just draw another card. I could also just play Yorion there, I guess. Well, I decided not to. For reasons. Reasons, you know. Just reasons. And here I'm just gonna pop the clue and activate Bankbuster. I'm at 14 life. Don't want to keep activating the Hive to attack me. They're welcome to do so. Now they're playing the Bone Crusher. A bit interesting order there. They decided to change plans, maybe, figuring out that 3 damage a turn is not going to cut it. Do I keep the clue around? 1. It's going to kill that. No, I think I pop it. This gains me some life, which is cool. Oh, a Rebuke as well. This is just overkill at this point. Tap, tap, tap. Return. Play. Flicker, 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 flicker. Flicker, 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 flicker. I could theoretically activate my Bankbuster here. Nah, it's fine. I could also play this as well, because I do get a Prism into play and a Moonsnare Prototype, so I will have the mana for Metallic Rebuke again. And yeah, I could have instead just activated Bankbuster, I guess, but hey, this game is over. I could draw 2 cards, but I'm just using this as a removal here, that's better. I already have 7 in hand. And then we discard Hallowed Fountain. Okay, opponent. I mean, so far so good. Hardest act. Activate the Bankbuster. Then it will probably just get killed by some removal, though. I think I will decline. Sure. I could use my Rebuke. Maybe I should. At this point, like all my cards. Yeah, maybe I should have used Rebuke there, actually. They might run out of... Okay, well, I guess I'm using Rebuke on that. Static Net. I could have a Planeswalker, I guess. Let's do this first. Okay, I have Static Net. Oh, that's all. That solves that. Don't have to be... Oh, is this very good with additional on then? Because it triggers twice. So you get like super triggers. Don't even know what I want to find with this. I guess a Mightstone and Weakstone is the best thing I can find. Okay. A good old draw too. Yeah, I have plenty of stuff to discard, and that artifact is can go. Yeah, I mean you bring me down to 15 now. Strong stuff. Opponent has a warrior heart, I must say. Like, wherever you are, whoever you are, I respect your ability to fight. I mean, I would have been out of this game a long time ago. It's amazing. All right, we're not drawing anything to kill them. No Karn so far, but you know, don't think we're gonna lose anytime soon. So this does not remove lands. Too bad. Okay, I could crack the Fair and then play another Mightstone and Weakstone. I guess why not? Although this does game me alive every time, which is kind of nice. Maybe I chill. I just chill. I think I'll play one of these though. Just more mana. If you have one, if you play this, maybe you should have one Cityscape Leveler in your deck. You know. But the fact that it just gains a life every turn is pretty nice. Maybe that's what you want it for. You don't even want to crack it. Okay, opponent decided to rope me a little bit and now conceded. Alright. Always sucks to play against people who do that. Yeah. Well, we got through the game that way. One way or another. Yeah. No, thank you. Alright, this is better. And we do have Adarkar Wastes here, so we can actually go for a turn 2 Disruption Protocol. The Gruul deck. Better to play this now? Maybe. Reason being that this does cost me a blue, and I'm kind of, you know, I only have 2 blue. If I go for Inspector this turn, then I can go this next turn. But I can't feasibly go turn 3 this, and then keep up this as well. Right. But I could go turn 3 Inspector, keep up that. Yeah, okay. Alright. Sorry, opponent, for taking my time there. They got a little impatient on me, I suppose. Yeah, keep up the counter there. For the Love Struck. Will mean that something like a Chariot will resolve. Counter it. Ooh, okay. Alright. That is very nice. Playing this would allow me to keep up Rebuke, of course. Could also play Inspector Reno, counter, and then still have the mana. Wait a minute. Yeah, I can actually do all of it, right? I can just do this. No. I can't. I cannot. Then I don't have enough mana to tap. Then I don't even have enough artifacts to tap for the Rebuke. So I could play another Inspector though. Do I want to? I think so. Because if I use my Rebuke, which is very likely, then I'll use that to tap 2 artifacts and I won't be able to crack a clue anyways. In conjunction with using Rebuke, right? So I'll just play another Inspector. No! Wow, Rebuke just being broken. Bye-bye. Cool. So I could return Yorion. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. I think that's a better idea than, you know. I could attack as well with one of them, I guess. Aggression down to 19. There you go. Probably, I'm certainly gonna scry here. Okay. Kind of do want to have lands, actually. I think I'm gonna be happy with that. Scry again. It's free. Nah. At this point, I don't want more lands. Doesn't matter. Land is nice here because I can then instantly activate the Mazemind Tome with that extra land here and the Moonsnare Prototype. And, you know, at this point we should have enough card draw that we'll find lands. But yeah, I really wanted that 6th land right there. Getting the Frill Seeker. It's a bit scary, but we had a lot of life total. Okay, I see what you're doing. Setting up for a 2-turn kill in a way, making those two guys 7/7. Or like 7/7 and 5/5, and then swinging at me. We'll see. Hengegate Pathway. Okay. Should I scry? I have a lot of clues. I think I should scry because I really want to find that verdict. If I find a verdict, okay, that is probably good enough. I can actually. I could name the Full Seeker, or I could just Glass Casket the Lost-Struck Beast, which is pretty good too. I could Pithing Needle. That's what I meant by naming. This deck is cool. I like it. Yeah, but I think Glass Casket is the better card here. They can do some damage, but this is their big turn here. You know, we'll see what they do. Make it a 7/7. Make that a 5/5. Both at Karn. Both trample. Should block the elf, should block the free. Doesn't matter. They can kill this now, then the beast survives. If I block the other way, just trades. It's all the same. I could do something like this. Then nah. If I do this, turns out to be the same. This I would lose my guy anyways. If I do this, they can kill the Yorion. They can kill the Yorion anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter how they do it. I mean, I could technically do it like this, and then they kill the Yorion anyways. I am trying to figure out the difference, but I feel like yeah, that's fine, whatever. Like my Yorion is a 4/5. Those creatures are just free freeze. They're gonna use the elf anyways to kill the Yorion. My Karn, there's no way I can have Karn survive there, so that's fine. I have a 7/7 on blocking duty. Really? A Crone War Would only work if they have a land and a Crown War, because it does have Ward. Curious what's gonna happen here. Maybe they're happy sacrificing a 3/3 to deny me all these draws. Okay. You could scry. I don't think I want to though. We can activate Hall and have Rebuke up. Surprised they don't keep the elf around. They like the Thrill Seeker more. 1 damage. Doesn't seem that impressive. An extra mana seems more impactful. But who knows? What do I know? Ah, no, actually, they can pump this, right? With the 2/2, so then they get actually more damage. Okay, yeah, that's a good argument in that favor. Another Thrill Seeker. And a Giganta. Opponent doesn't have the mana. I guess I will counter. Yeah, how do I pay? I want to pay like this. Oh, can I just tap these? Okay, cool. Nice. Opponent could even attack with the 3/3. They didn't see, I guess. They had a free attack there. I wasn't able to activate, right? Or was I? Oh, I was able to activate. Never mind. Yeah, right, because I had an extra land in the turn before. True. Static net. Sure, I'll just verdict. This game is in the books, as they say. Kind of like that they tap the prototype as soon as possible, because that's kind of what you want to do. The auto tapper, that is. I guess I'll just activate this, why not? Field of Ruin. Could draw into a 1-drop. Inspector. Nope. Okay. Could also bluff a counter spell, I guess. I mean, whatever. Okay, opponent also says whatever and concedes the game. Supreme Verdict comes in. Karn. Mazemind Tome. Mazemind Tome, maybe. Prophetic Prism. Thinking about the shark. Could really be nice. Could be nice. Also makes artifacts, right? Could be nice. Could be nice. Could be nice. Could be nice. Have I already said that it could be nice? But then again, the question is, what do you cut? The deck seems so, you know, tight. It's nothing like terrible. I've not drawn Jwari Disruption often. Even this seems somewhat fine. But maybe it's the worst card. I'm kind of inclined to cut the Karn. Karn is sort of clunky, honestly. I mean, I get that it's the kill condition, but it is not that great against like aggressive decks. Alright, this hand seems okay. Killing the elf against the Gruul deck, I think, is utmost highest priority. Sure, you often, when you have 1-drop with 1 tap land and another untap, like 1 untap land, 1 tap land, you don't want to be casting the 1-drop on turn 1. Often you want to be playing the tap land and casting 2-drops, and then on turn 3 you want to cast a 1-drop or whatever to be mana efficient. But in this case, I just have to do it. The redemption is here. The redemption. They can sack a guy. I think I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna go for Birth into Prism. Could also go Static Net on the 3/3. Making my Static Net in the future much better because I have Yorion. But I do get a 0/4. But the 0/4 doesn't really handle this because I have the Huntsman to pump. Yeah, I kind of talked myself into doing this. This also gives me a Power Stone, which is very nice. A kill spell and a ramp in one. Well, I'm kind of feeling the card now. Like, that is actually huge here. It kills their thing and it ramps me, and this is all turn free. Oh, wow, they sack a land? That's nuts. Wow. They really want to find something specific. What are you gonna find? Destroy artifact? Outland Liberator? Reclamation Sage? Outland Liberator. Okay. Not bad. So I have 5 mana essentially, but only 4 artifacts. So what am I doing? I could go Shark into Prism. Seems good. Could go Mightstone. Draw 2 cards. Play Prism. I can just go with the Shark. I mean, I kind of want to establish mana. And also getting the Shark out seems kind of decent. I don't know. Like, this way, I am not 100% to hit a land drop, which is a bit sad, but I get the Shark out, which, if this thing survives, they're going to be super dead. And they kind of wasted a bunch of... Perfect. They kind of wasted a bunch of resources to get this Outland Liberator going. And the Shark completely ignores the Liberator. It's like, yeah, go ahead and have that thing. The Liberator isn't really a big threat as long as it's not flipped. Maybe they have a Crone War here? Yeah, the Sideboard Shark looks pretty okay here. They did flip the thing, which is sort of what their plan was, I guess. So yeah, sure. You'll get an artifact of mine. But that's all about you're gonna get. Actually, maybe I should play Birth first. So if I play Birth first, then I still have the appropriate mana. Yeah. Brotherhood's End is really good against this deck. But Brotherhood's End doesn't see that much play these days, I think. I haven't seen it much. People play Hidetsugu Consumes All, which is also pretty good against this deck. But yeah, opponent has seen enough. Wow, okay. I'm impressed. I am. Wow, what's going on here? This deck is kind of legit, huh? I mean, we've beat Gruul, one of the best decks in the format. You know, maybe not like quite Rakdos Sacrifice level. We beat Heroic, really strong deck too. We beat Red Black Midrange. Ay. How's this deck against Mono Green? I don't know, but it could be okay. I mean, Karn the Great Creator with a nice package. And then Exiling. Exiling is always great against Mono Green. Static Net, Supreme Verdict. I don't know, this deck is super cool and interesting. I'm intrigued. Also, Metallic Rebuke, Disruption Protocol, super cheap counterspells. A nice grindy package, Yorion as well. Dang! Sweet new brew, 3-0 in the video. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's a wrap now. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this deck. Any other suggestions what I should play in the future, or suggestions what you could make with this deck list, because hey, maybe it's a bit untuned still and there's more improvements you can make. Maybe you should play Urza and go for the combo, who knows. Yeah, all in all, pretty fun video. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Take care.